What if the body you've lived with your entire life suddenly felt like it was changing the rules on you?
Have you looked in the mirror lately and felt a strange disconnect, like your skin, your hair, your energy don't quite belong to you anymore? Or maybe you're right in the middle of a sentence and suddenly the most common everyday word completely vanishes from your brain. You know exactly what you want to say, but your mind is just blank. You're left standing there, gesturing with your hands. It makes you feel like you're losing your edge. If you're navigating midlife right now, I want you to take a moment, take a breath, and realize you are not failing. You are not losing your mind, and you're definitely not crazy. Welcome to Clarity Companion. I'm Seteisha, and I'm really glad you chose to stop by with me today. We're going to talk about a word that most of us have never heard of, and that is climacteric. So climacteric is the entire journey from perimenopause, menopause, and even postmenopause. It's that entire body change that nobody prepares us for. But I just want you to know today, you are not alone. The world tries to tell us that menopause is just a minor temperature inconvenience. They treat it like it's just a few hot flashes and you're fine. But it's so much bigger than that. The reality is that estrogen isn't just about reproductive health. It's a major hormone that affects almost every single system in your body, from your brain and heart to your skin and bones. When this level drops, it triggers a massive domino effect everywhere else. This isn't just surface level sweating, it starts in the brain. The control center that regulates your temperature needs estrogen to stay steady. Without it, the system miscalculates. It feels like an internal burner is jammed on high, and it forces your body to open up its blood vessels and trigger heavy sweating, all just to cool down a heat wave that isn't even there. 80% of us will deal with this exact chaos. There's a sudden midsection shift. You find yourself eating the same way, exercising the same way, but your clothes don't fit right around your waist. Now, science shows that this isn't, failure on your part. It's actually your body trying to save you. Your fat cells, they're actually hoarding weight around your middle section because they're desperately trying to manufacture a backup supply of estrogen. Let's look at morning stiffness, for example. You step out of bed and your hands and knees feel achy and sore before your feet even hit the floor. There is also that frozen shoulder that so many people talk about. Well, dropping estrogen means your body loses the natural lubrication in your joints. It literally feels like you ran a marathon. And the hardest hit is actually emotional. When your progesterone, that anti-anxiety hormone in your body, when this drops, your brain loses its calming anchor. You find yourself staring blankly, reaching for a common word that is completely stuck on the tip of your tongue. Suddenly having a short fuse. Well, this is just saying that your nervous system is essentially left operating on high alert. This is where a lot of us fall in a very hidden, dangerous trap, especially if you are a childhood trauma survivor. Survival-trained brain doesn't know the difference between hormonal anxiety spike and an actual life or death threat. So when your heart randomly races, your brain fogs up from this chemical shift, your brain mistakenly screams, "We're in danger, fight, flight, freeze." But you aren't crazy. Your body is just misinterpreting the swift hormonal changes and sees it as a crisis. I'm making this video because if you do not know it's the climacteric transition, you might default to blaming yourself. You might feel you're failing at your job, failing at your business, failing at your family, even failing spiritually. But part of the work here is learning how to breathe. So we pat ourselves on the chest, we anchor our mind. We have to remind our nervous system that we're safe. And most importantly, our Creator does not make any mistake. He built the seasons in the earth, and He also built seasons in our bodies. So that hormonal shift that we experience is actually not a glitch in His design. It is a transition. Our Creator did not design us to be in permanent survival mode. He designed us to thrive. You're not losing your mind. You're stepping into a wiser, more seasoned version of yourself, just as He intended. You're not losing it. This transition was put in place by our Creator. And I hope this little chat today gave you a better understanding. So I want to hear from you. If you felt a sense of relief or at least understood a little bit more of this transitional state, I'd like you to leave a comment below. And if for any reason you're feeling overwhelmed and you need to book a private one-on-one, you can find the link in the description below to book a one-on-one session with me. Just want to remind you, take care of yourself and just to be gentle with yourself and know that this transitional phase will get better. And what's most important is that we'll be on this journey together. Please like and subscribe and share this video with a sister who might be navigating through this new era of life. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon.